what is your message to the people who apparently are tired of wearing the mask over their nose as well as their mouth? They think it's uncomfortable and annoying, and it's just too much for them to handle, so they're just not doing it. Thank you.
Thank you. You know what's really uncomfortable and annoying? When you die. That's my answer. And this is not a forever and for always. I mentioned April, May, where Tony Fauci thought there was broad distribution of vaccines. We had a meeting today, Judy. I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth or Tina's, but you could see even first waves well ahead of that in terms of vulnerable communities and healthcare workers and frontline workers. This is not forever. We're in a sprint right now, and I would just ask people to bear down. Kids very well may be asymptomatic, and unless Tina tells me otherwise, we believe that asymptomatic kids or adults can still spread the virus, right? So that's a fact. Would we consider going to all virtual? That option is always sadly on the table, but the data we have so far, pretty impressive. And again, we're not making light of any of these cases. 51 outbreaks, 192 people, but that 51 outbreaks is spread over 3,000 buildings. And secondly, assuming we believe, and the schools have done an extraordinary job here, I have to say, of just doing the right thing and getting the physical plant and the way that the students and educators and administrators are behaving alike. We know the overwhelming richness associated with in-person education. I should update that, by the way. It's moved a couple since Monday. Right now, 516 districts or entities that we have supervisory responsibility for are hybrid, 162 are remote, 97 are in person, 36 have a combination. Those have all moved a couple since Monday. Our limits, I think, are 25. Would we consider going to 10? The answer is yes. And I think your point is a good one, both in substance. We don't want to do things only that are symbolic, right? So we want substance that's attached to also a symbolic benefit. So we know there's transmission at bars, seated at bars. It's also, I think, says something to folks, you know what, this is still serious, even if I'm not sitting in a bar. This virus is still among us.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.